welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams, and Jay's 16 banners, many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looking for his man. You've got to get that one to go. To George. To Beverly. LA with 4 to shoot. Davis. Kuzma to James. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
To Davis. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Here we go. Here we go.
Kuzma to James. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
The Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams. And number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
Leonard to Paul George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
George to Leonard. 4-3, and Kawhi Leonard good on the quick release there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can...
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
To Davis. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. James buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Kyle Kuzma. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. For three, no issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that. That was nice.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
JaVale McGee. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Leonard. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard, and they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Time to shuffle things up. Williams. George, defended by Cousins. To Leonard. JaVale McGee, snatching it out of the air. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
DeMarcus Cousins tips it. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. LeBron into the front court. Down 8. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
George. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Leonard to George. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Danny Green from long range. It's good.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. Drives but his shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Danny Green. Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup against George. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson. Entering the game.
Stevenson.
For the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 23.
The monster stuff.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Williams to Paul George. Has a look. Paul George. He's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lakers at the controls right now. Caldwell Pope. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Leonard to George. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
During the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court. LeBron into the front court. They trail by 7. There's the toss. Beverly around the perimeter. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Kyle Kuzma buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
George defended by Cousins. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. It's LA Clippers ball to Paul George. Paul George with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Leonard to George. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Won't go. He can do better than that.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt. And that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Leonard to Paul George. Beverly. And look out.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Davis. It's a big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
George, and he hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
James to Davis. Fires the three. No good. Paul George to Leonard. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Davis to Danny Green. Fires the three, and it's good. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Flushes down the slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Avery Bradley sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Bradley throws it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Leonard.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Won't go down. To George. 4-3. That no good off the mark. Danny Green. Offensive board. Danny Green to James. For three, you give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the three. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
LeBron James with the rock. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. James. Shot clock violation. Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Leonard to Paul George. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
3, Anthony Davis.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty. Into the game.
George. Terrific vision. Kawhi Leonard wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Beverly into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Luke Walton switching things up. He's got some new players out there.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Anthony Davis with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Avery Bradley, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Davis to Bradley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Danny Green. They get it to Kuzma down low. Second effort. Another follow. No good. Kyle Kuzma. Can't connect. To Leonard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
It's James. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Clippers have the basketball. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Kyle Kuzma. Deep two there. Won't go. Paul George to Leonard. And scores.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Danny Green to James. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
George. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Leonard to George. Danny Green with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. To James. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Strong finish for Paul George.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me. Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Get back. The pass taken away. He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.